So for today, we're going to be looking at Wisp specifically. We're going to be looking at the skins that I've done for her. If you guys don't know, we've done a bunch of these already. We've done Excalibur, Loki, Saren, Nyx, Valkyr, and now we're doing Wisp finally. She is one of my favorite Warframes. Funnily enough, when Wisp first came out, I actually made a video talking about her and how to actually get her, which is an old fucking video, dude. Very old, because she's an old character now, which is crazy to me. But yeah, we're gonna be looking at all. I should probably mention this before. A, B, and C are usually the same color schemes, and then D, E, and F are different ones. Just because that's how I usually like to do it, because I do like change them. And when I say change, I specifically mean like A, B, and C. I usually like to like switch them out because A, B, and C are the ones that each Warframe has. So it's not just the characters that I've showcased. Like literally everyone has the green, white, and black color scheme right now, because that is the color scheme that I have for my Orbiter, because that's another thing. My Orbiter shares the same color scheme as the main color scheme that I have on for that character or for the Warframes. And I usually switch, like for example, B. If I wanted to do B instead, then I would B switch to everyone's B for everything. So that's how I usually like to do it, just because I like to color code stuff. That being said, once I actually start working on the Orbiter, like making it look more homey, then I think I'm gonna like take that rule out, which is gonna be really, really fun, because then we're gonna be working on the Orbiter. But for this video, again, we're gonna be looking at all of these. This is gonna be a lot of fun because I did end up buying a few skins for her, because I do think she is bitchin'. She is obviously one of my favorites, and she got cake, dog. This is hiding it, but this bitch has cake. It's crazy. So let me know what you guys think. Warframe community, I appreciate y'all. Love the support, love the you guys have just been commenting. I do appreciate y'all. Never would have thought I would say that in my life, because I did at one point not want to fuck with the Warframe community, but thankfully you guys have changed for the better. Not saying you guys were bad back then. There's a few things you guys were bad at, but I mean, no community is perfect, and you guys have been super welcoming, not only to me, but to a lot of the Destiny players as well. I know like Astacross has been playing the absolute fuck ton of Warframe, and he's enjoying it, which is really cool, because I love this game. This game is super dope. So yeah, if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe really does help, because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification, because that also does help. Other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, we have the Ravus helmet with the Zamario skin. I'm gonna butcher these names, I'm gonna be honest. So I only bought one, really? Oh, that's right, I was thinking about buying this one. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. So yeah, this skin with, this skin with this helmet is what we're doing, just because you're gonna see that in another one. We basically flip it, because I wanted to use different pieces for different pieces, just because that's how I am usually. Wisp Noble animation, this is the only one you're gonna see it on, I think, because, or no, I'm thinking about another character. This one you're gonna see in another character, but that's fine. The attachment. So this is funny as hell, because when I first made like a look for Wisp, the Gazelle shoulder pads was the first thing I thought of, because this pointy bit right here goes through this, and there's another pointy bit. I fell in love with that, and I was using that as the main like skin for a long time. The Aspects leg plates definitely could be switched out. They're not that powerful for this look. You could definitely do this one, and I think this one would be pretty cool with it. That being said, I do use it for like I think 2 other pieces, which is why I'm not using it. You can use this one as well, which actually I'm probably just gonna switch it for that one. I think that one looks way better personally. Yeah, looks way better. You also should know that the Wisp Prime Shroud, this is what it's talking about. Look at that butt, dog. Fucking cake. This right here, if you want to add more pieces, I definitely want to add more piece to it, just because I don't want the back to be really naked. That being said, like missing out on this, but that's fine. And then for the color scheme, we're gonna go through it fast, just because again, I go through it usually. Primary is gonna be black from Discord. This off-white is gonna be from Discord again. The tertiary is gonna be from 1001. The accent's gonna be white from literally anything, but for this one specifically, it's gonna be classic saturated. And then for the emissive and energy colors, it's going to be the Kitir. So that's pretty much it for this one. I definitely like this one. It's not like it's bad or anything. It's just like very chill, very like, okay, like I see what you did. Nothing too crazy. Because then we get to this one and it's like, yo, what the fuck is happening? I love this one. So again, this one is going to be the reverse of the last one, which is going to be using the Wisp Zamaru helmet with the Ravis skin. Ravis? I'm gonna say Ravis skin. Citron Noble animation, just because it looks fucking cool with this set. The attachments kind of go hard. Dex Rexaka, because it gives this shape right here goes so well with it, and this right here as well go really well with pretty much everything. Because, well, let's go for this one. The Alistair leg plates, just because I really like this one a lot. The Fate Path Ephemera, because once she walks, you'll see some animation, which is really cool. And then we get to the Sayandana, which is going to be the Imperator, just because I like to combine this one with pretty much anything that has flowing cloth. It's going to glow really cool. And that's pretty much it for that. I don't like the prime details, just because this shroud right here, like the almost like a scarf looking type of thing, covers way too much in my opinion. I think this looks way better personally. Color scheme is going to be primary, specifically for Eminence. This off-white for secondary is going to be 1002. Tertiary is going to be this one right here for Orokin. And then the emissive is going to be orange for Orokin as well. This one's a little different because I'm using a different secondary. Specifically, I would be using like this one right here instead. Because yeah, I'm using this one so far. So I would probably use this one, but I like this one way better. That being said, be aware that the helmet, this is the part where it kind of makes it tragic. It takes a different color scheme than the main color, which is very unfortunate. So like, for example, you guys will notice that like, I feel like the helmet's a little bit brighter for that, but it's because this is like actual metal compared to like this, where it looks more like organic. So that's why it's different, which is very unfortunate. The thing to like fix that would be just to combine it with this, and it would make it a little better, or combine it with another metal type one. This one looks so cool. I might buy this bitch now, dog. But yeah, I definitely still like this one. The helmet looks so good. Yeah, I definitely still like this one, but it's just like one of those things where you just, if you notice it, it's gonna bother you. I'm just gonna ignore it because I don't really care that much about it. But if I did really care about it, I probably would just switch it out with like a white, would probably be fine with. Yeah, like that doesn't bug me at all. Yeah, I'll probably do white. I'm gonna do just white instead, because that looks really cool and it's barely noticeable. So yeah, white would be literally any white you want. I would probably say find the brightest white you can. C. So I actually like this one a little bit, because just like this one has it had a problem with the color combo. This one's really cool because there is a difference, but it's not like super noticeable or to the point where it's like I noticed it. It's like very noticeable, I guess. Either way, Zamaru helmet with the prime skin, the Wisp Noble animation for the attachment. It's gonna be the Gazal shoulder pads again, just because I think it looks really cool. And then the Pakal leg guard, because it looks really cool with it, because there's a lot of pointy bits in this. I wanted a lot more pointy bits in the boots as well, or feet I should say. And then the Wisp Prime details, which to be honest, you could just do this instead, because or like this right here is enough for me to be like, that's fine. But I wouldn't say this is like, oh, you have to have it off. If you want it on, that's completely fine. I'll probably have it off just because I think I have enough of that to be like, okay, I want to see her ass. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For the Sayandana, there is I don't want a Sayandana for this one. I think this like cowl thing is enough, not cowl, but whatever. This right here is enough. And for the colors, it's gonna be the primary is gonna be the off-white for 1002. Secondary is gonna be for Lotus. I think it's the same for this one as well. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like that the body is just one cohesive color, because like it's not that great. Yeah, like I'm not the biggest fan of like where the colors are going, so that's why I just combine it into one big one. Accent is gonna be orange for classic saturated. and then gold for the emissive energy, specifically for Moroccan. So definitely like this one a lot, just because the body and like it legitimately looks like she's wearing a onesie, and this is like extra stuff on her, which is why I like really fuck with it heavily. D. That's right. Ah, fuck. I forgot about this one. It looks so good. I might switch out the white for something else maybe, but helmet, we're going to be using the Ravis helmet and skin, both of them. I love this one. Super cool. Attach or Wisp noble animations again. I mean, to be honest, you could use other stuff. To be even more honest, you could use Titania, but the Titania stuff would be like, this one would be really, really cool. I just didn't do it because I'm poor right now. But if we were to like, you need to choose one, I'd probably do either this one, or this one. Let's do that one. That one looks really cool with it. The only reason I don't like to put animations for Wisp is because, see, like this one looks weird to me because it's supposed to be like, she has no feet. So like, what the fuck is she standing on? But that's such a minor thing that it's more my head than anything else. Attachments is going to be the Gazelle stuff again with the Pakal leg guard again. So I'm reusing these two pieces, but I do think it's really cool. I don't think there's a signed on it. The Imperator signed on it again. And then for the color scheme, primary is going to be this like ash gray for Discord. If I'm being honest, I don't like it as much. Actually, hold on. What if I do like, why does that look good? It almost looks like an Egyptian color scheme. Oh, I just realized it has it's clipping. No, not that one. This one. Yeah, there you go. It was clipping hard. This looks like something like out of Egypt, dog. I fuck with it heavily. Maybe hold on. Sorry. No. Ooh. How about that? It's a little darker. Oh, this one's way better. Yeah, it almost looks like sand. That's kind of like what I'm trying to go for right now. I feel like this one looks better though. Yeah, I like this one better just because like it's different enough that the gold doesn't like look like it's the same thing. This green, which looks bitchin' from Katir, brown from tertiary, let me go back. For the tertiary, it's gonna be this brown from Twilight. The accent's gonna be this gold, gold I guess, from Tenno. And then the emissive and energy stuff is going to be from Katir again. So I think this is my favorite. Color scheme is beautiful. Yeah, this is probably the best one if I'm being honest, dog. Like, it's so beautiful. I will say I am reusing a lot of the same pieces, but like this is what I mean when I say like you can use the same pieces and the color scheme is going to just make or break for it, for me personally. Not only that, we are using different skin from the other one. If I think it was B there. No, not B. It was this one. We are using completely different pieces, specifically prime skin, using different pieces for that, and the Zamaru. So it is different, but not, it's like different, but same. Let's go to E. That's right, I forgot about this one. Okay, so Ravis helmet with the prime skin I think looks really cool together. The only difference is the fact that this is not the same gold as this, but that's gonna be something that super fucking dumb people like me will notice. Citron Noble I think looks really good with this. Attachment, it's going to be the Alistoran shoulder plates, specifically the daggers, which is cool. The Riv Elite Guard, which is this right here, which I think looks really cool as well. And then the Wisp Prime Shroud, because I'm going for, so this is kind of like a remix of her color scheme that is already based. The only difference is for the primary, we're using like I would say a maroon instead of a purple, like a really dark purple. That's usually the color scheme that goes with it. Actually, I can show you. Nope, I'm dumb. I'm on whatchamacallit there. So let me see real quick. Yeah, there you go. Like it's about like a very desaturated purple, which is, I think I was using this one. Nope, this one. So yeah, it's a very desaturated purple. A lot of these colors are going to be basically borrowed, but kind of borrowed because it's just different hues or different colors. Secondary is going to be black from Discord. Tertiary is going to be from Orokin. I think I could go a little darker. Nah, I think this, maybe right here. Accent's going to be gold from Orokin as well. And then emissive for the pinks, specifically from Classic Saturated. So yeah, this one's actually funny because it's like a really bright green. And I was like, I don't want a green for this one. And I think the pink goes way better with this. I don't want to say this one's my favorite just because the color scheme came out really well. If I were to switch anything out, it'd probably be this. Maybe. Ooh. I don't know. This one's rough. Maybe switch out the helmet for like maybe this one. Yeah, see, this is the problem. This is the problem. Look at that black compared to this black, dude. It's so night and day. It's not even funny. Yeah, at that point, I would definitely switch it out for like maybe one of these helmets. Like this one would go way hard with it. I don't know how would it connect though? That is my fucking question. The same thing with this one is like, does this connect or is that part of the chest? I don't know. Either way, this one's pretty cool. And then the last one's gonna be kind of a bitch out. This is just something that this is an old skin I used to wear, aside from the color scheme and everything else, because the color scheme is new and I actually really like it. The color scheme she used to wear with this would be like a black, white, and blue, specifically like a turquoise blue. But I switched the colors out because I was like, I don't want to see that right now because it's old. It's an old color scheme that I came up with. And this, I mean, it's not hard to come up with blue, white, and black, but you know, this one's pretty cool. Not a lot of attachments on this one. Wisp skin with the Goath or Gaoth, whatever. This has been the helmet that I've used for her for years because I'm not gonna use this bald bitch's head, dog. Terrible. If I'm being honest, you could definitely switch out for the Damas. I think this one's way fucking better. I'm just gonna switch it out for this one actually. Basic skin, basic noble animation. Attachments is gonna be the same thing. The Gazelle stuff with the Alistorn stuff. Syandana is gonna be the Stasia. I like this one a lot, pretty cool. And then for the color scheme, this is where it gets pretty cool. For this green, it's gonna be Katir. For this red, it's gonna be for 1002. Black is literally everywhere, but this specific one is from Discord. This white is specifically from Classic Saturated, but again, you can use pretty much whatever you want. And then the evasive and energy is gonna be from Katir. So this one's nothing too crazy, I'm gonna be honest. This was probably the most boring one here. This one's definitely my favorite, and this one as well. Like these two, like this one, it's hard to say because I think like E visually just like looks really striking. I would just switch out the helmet for something else. I'd also be down for this one. Yeah, I don't hate this one. It's just the gold up here is just such a difference that I would do this one and I wouldn't feel bad. And I also don't use it in any other stuff, so I don't feel guilty using it on one set because again, I don't use this helmet at all. So this actually would be the one that I'd fuck with heavily, and D would be the one that I probably would actually end up using. These are also super dope. Specifically this one is probably my favorite. To be fair, like B, D, and E are fucking fire, bro. And funnily enough, they're all using gold. But I think A is really cool as well. Let me know what you guys think. These were a lot of fun to do. I am excited to work on some other Warframe stuff, specifically like we will probably be working on some other Warframes, specifically I don't know yet actually. I definitely would love to hear your thoughts, like which one would you guys like to see. I was thinking about Chroma Prime just because I have more pieces now, which would be cool to see. Oh really? That is, I did not know that was a Rhino's animation, specifically like the flying one. Garuda Prime would be fucking cool to do. Mesa, I definitely want to do it at one point. Octavia, I still want to get to her Prime. I still don't have it. Veruna, I did say I wanted to do as well. Wukong, unfortunately, is going to be kind of basic because he doesn't have a lot of skins. Oh, he does. What was I thinking he does? Oh, it's because I'm not a fan of his skins. That's why. To be fair, it's not like the artist's fault. It's just like this right here. I've never been the biggest fan of like the hip and weight. This one's really cool because it doesn't have it. So I might do a lot of skins with this one. But it's like the goofy feet also don't help. So it's probably gonna be like Wukong Prime skin for sure, Wukong Samadhi skin for sure, and that's it. Most like, yeah, that's probably it. Because I'm not a fan of the skirt and the goofy boots. So there's definitely characters that I would do for sure, because a lot of, again, the fashion in this game is insanely crazy. Like, tell me these two aren't the fucking same, dog. This is crazy. So that's also why we look at the primes, because the primes are just insanely different. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see a specific Warframe, let me know in the comments below. I'll hopefully get started on it once I get more attachments. But yeah, Warframe community, let me know what y'all think. Destiny 2 community, let me know if you guys are willing to play this game. I heavily recommend it. It's really, really fun. Free to play, truly free to play, not like Destiny 2's bitch ass where it's like free to try. This one's legitimately free to play. You can get the currency, this one right here, platinum, which is the premium currency. You can get this playing the game specifically, and I think I mentioned this before, but I'll explain it again. You farm stuff like this. Let's say, for example, you ended up getting all of the pieces for the Hystrix Prime stuff, right? You could sell this in the trade chat, which is right here, this right here. You can basically say like willing to sell this and put a price on it, and people will DM you and be like, all right, here you go, and trade that shit. And then you can essentially just get everything in the game for free and never have to touch the store. But if you're like me and appreciate the fact that I kept trying to say DE, but if you appreciate the fact that the devs, which are DE, did that, then I actually don't mind spending money in the store, because it's one of those like thank you type of things where it's like, thank you for making a game that's been free to play since it's like first ever. So I think it's really cool, and that's what I do for this game. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all coming to this point. Be safe. I will see you guys later.